This afternoon's first race, top of the stretch, the Canton Cafe Pace has 1 Kilkerran Miracle, 2 Gus Miller, 3 Asian Senator, 4 James Lehigh, 5 Joyful Hope, 6 Val's Boo Boo, 7 outside Burn Boy. Your trailer is 8 Radon. Here they come. The pacing Kilkerran Miracle, Joyful Hope up on the outside as they leave the gate, racing into the first turn. Kilkerran Miracle shows on top, Joyful Hope up on the outside, looks for the lead, she gets it past the gate. It's Joyful Hope pacing on top, Val's Boo Boo rushing up on the outside as they race to the opening quarter. They are led by Joyful Hope up front. Val's Boo Boo drives up and out around the outside second. Kilkerran Miracle up the rail third. Fourth is Radon. From 5 is Gus Miller, Jules Lehigh pacing in 6, Bannockburn Boyd. Your trailer after a break is Asian Senator. On to the 3/8 to go. Joyful Hope took them by the quarter in 32 and 4. Val's Boo Boo draws alongside the leader now second. Kilkerran Miracle racing third. Here comes Jules Lehigh wide fourth. They swing off the top turn, led by Joyful Hope up front. Val's Boo Boo finds the rail second. Here comes Kilkerran Miracle up on the outside third. Wide fourth, Radon, Jules Lehigh racing 3 wide fifth. Past the half-mile mark. Joyful Hope still on top as they race into the paddock turn second time. Kilkerran Miracle's up 2 on the outside. Val's Boo Boo out the rail third. Radon the outside in 4. At the rail fifth is Gus Miller. 107 and 3 by the half. They go by the 5/8 down the back stretch. They're moving to the 3/4, led by Joyful Hope up front. Kilkerran Miracle's up 2 on the outside. Val's Boo Boo down along the rail third. Radon's the outside fourth. Gus Miller fifth. From 6, Jules Lehigh, Bannockburn Boyd, Asian Senator at the back. Racing into the far turn, final time. Joyful Hope still your leader up front. Kilkerran Miracle getting close to the outside second. Here comes Radon, 3 wide and full of pace as they swing for home. 1:42 by the 3/4. It's Joyful Hope. Radon's way up on the outside. Jules Lehigh. It's Joyful Hope on top. Radon on the outside. Bannockburn Boyd, Val's Boo Boo coming on. It's gonna be Joyful Hope to win it. It's awfully tight for second and third. To the wire is your unofficial winner of race number 1, your number 5 entry, Joyful Hope. 5-year-old pacing Baymare by Major League from the Dalmorrow's Choice. Owned by Clifford Aflack and Bernie McDonald, Mount Store. Gary Chappell picks up his 3rd winning drive of the season. Mile 2:16 and 1, 4-5. Joyful Hope now at trackside the Canton Cafe Pace Cooler, being presented to the winning mare, Joyful Hope. Congratulations to the owners and the driver, Gary Chappell. Joyful Hope winning the Canton Cafe Pace in 2:16 and 1. Race number 2, top of the stretch. The Thompson Rapid Lab Pace has 1 Shalom Zaire, 2 PH West, 3 Invincible Captain, 4 Alice Jane, 5 BJ Eden, 6 Nexus, 7 outside Captain Moldo, 1 trailer 8. That's Country League. Here they come. leave the gate. They're racing into the first turn. BJ Eden leaves quickly, goes for the lead and gets it. Driving up 2 on the outside, Captain Maldo. Shalom's Air gets away third. Fourth at the rail is Country League. Invincible Captain parked down fifth. Battle on up front for the lead as they race to the opening quarter. BJ Eden on top by a neck. Captain Maldo drives up 2 on the outside. Shalom's Air a tight third at the rail. Fourth is Country League. They are neck and neck up front. Past the opening quarter. BJ Eden at the rail. Captain Maldo drives up on the outside. Still matching strides to the 3/8 mark. Outside, Captain Maldo now shows on top by 3 parts of a length. BJ Eden at the rail, second. Shalom's Air third. Fourth is Country League, 32-1 by the opening quarter. Off the top turn through the stretch they come, approaching the half-mile mark. BJ Eden, your leader up front. Captain Maldo takes cover second. Now to the outside, third is Shalom's Air. Following wide fourth, Country League. Invincible Captain fifth. Knight's wide in sixth. From 7 PH West, your trailer is Alice Jane. 106 by the half. Moving into the paddock turn, second time. BJ Eden still on top. Shalom's Air up to challenge now. Outside second. Country League goes wide third. Fourth at the rail is Captain Maldo. Invincible Captain wide fifth. They go down the back stretch, second time going by the 3/4. Shalom's Air pacing on top by a neck. BJ Eden still there at the rail. Country League moves up on the outside third. Invincible Captain Knights is moving from the back fifth. They have an 1/8 of a mile left to go. Shalom's Air turns it on up front. Has it quickly by 3. 1:40-4 by the 3/4. It's Shalom's Air now by 5 open lengths. Well back second is Country League. Coming up on the outside, Alice Jane goes to a break through the stretch for the mile they count. This race belongs to Shalom's Air. Country League second. Third is Knight's. To the wire is your official winner of race 2, the Thompson Rapid Lab Pace, your number 1 entry, Shalom's Air. 6-year-old pacing Black Gelding by Horton Hanover from the Dan Arlene Grove Girl on the Myron Ford of Harrington. Bernie McDonald picks up his 4th driving park win of the season, the mile 2:14-1 with 1, Shalom's Air. Now at trackside, Shane Thompson of Thompson Rapid Lab in the Confederation Court Mall, presenting the Thompson Rapid Lab Pace Cooler for the winning horse, Shalom's Air. The owner, Myron Ford, and driver, Bernie McDonald. Shalom's Air winning the Thompson Rapid Lab Pace in 2:14-1.
Ready?
Yeah.
1, 5, 6, 7, 4, 3, 8, 2, 32-1, 106, 140, 214.
Here are the official results of race 2. 1, Shalom's Air, your race winner. 2, PH1, Bayside Catfish. 2, Little River. 3, Dion's Girl. 4, Tyler S. 5, Salome Bay. 6 on the outside is Dandy Andy L. Here they come. Bayside Catfish quickly way out the rail, attack him out of there. Little River gets away second. Third is Dion's Girl. Talaras racing fourth. Salome Bay and Dandy Andy L trails. There goes Little River out from 2 up on the outside, looking for the lead and getting it as they race to the opening quarter. It's Little River pacing to the top. Has it quickly by 2 open lengths. Bayside Catfish racing second. Third is Dion's Girl. Talaras looks out at fourth. Salome Bay racing fifth. Back of sixth is Dandy Andy L. They race into the far turn first time. They are led by Little River up front. He takes his field to the 3/8 mark. Has it by 2. Second, Bayside Catfish, Diane's Girl. Third. Fourth is Tolerance. Quarter mile paced in 32 and 4. They swing off the top turn through the stretch, approaching the half-mile mark. On top, it's still Little River. Bayside Catfish moving up on the outside, challenging for the lead. Tolerance out there. Third, Diane's Girl now fourth. Salome Bay goes wide in 5, and Dandy Andy L trails. They dip into the paddock turn second time after a half of 107 and 1. 3/8 of a mile left to go, and Little River continues to show the way up front, has it by a length and a half. Bayside Catfish second, Diane's Girl pacing third. Fourth now is Dandy Andy L. He moves up on the outside. Salome Bay wide fifth, and the Tolerance trails. They move on by the 3/4 mile mark. It's the Little River. They're going Bayside Catfish up on the outside once again, looking for the lead to the 7/8. They have an 1/8 of a mile left to go. Bayside Catfish coming to the top. 1:38 and 4 by the 3/4. Bayside Catfish coming to the top. Oh, Little River back off the rail. Bayside Catfish on top. Little River's coming back on the outside. Dandy Andy L. Right down the wire. Bayside Catfish towing it. Little River second. It's close for 3. Official winner of race number 3, it's the Bright Spot Grocery. Pace your number 1 entry, Bayside Catfish. 11-year-old pacing Brown Gelding by Night Chap. From the dam, Bayside Empress. On the Elgin Vino Muscus, Graham Chappell picks up his 3rd winning drive of the season. A winning trip, 2:12 and 4 for 1. Bayside Catfish. Now, race 4, top of the stretch. Reliable Motors pace has 1. Kilo Gray, 2 Tag Shadow. 3 Rays Countess. 4 is Rare Penny. 5 Amanda's Pet. 6 Mary Minuet. 7 outside. KT Playboy. 1 Trailer. 8 You'll See. Here they come. Pacing there all together as they leave the gate. A race Canis Kilo Gray goes to a break off the rail as they race into the first turn up on the outside. Amanda's Pet going for the lead and getting it past the 8th. Tag Shadow second, a race Canis racing third. Fourth is Rare Penny from 5, Mary Minuet. You'll See from 6, KT Playboy. Trailing after break is Kilo Gray. They're on their way to the opening quarter. They are led by Amanda's Pet up front. She has it by a length and a half. Tag Shadow racing second, a race Canis at tied third. Fourth is Rare Penny. From 5 is Mary Minuet. You'll See pacing in 6th. KT Playboy 7th. Well back 8th and trailing is Kilo Gray. Quarter mile in 33 seconds. They swing off the top turn. It's Amanda's Pet showing the way up front. Racing from 2 is Tag Shadow. Pacing third, Rays Countess. Way up on the outside. 3 wide, 4th and coming on KT Playboy. Between horses, Rare Penny. They're in a bunch up front. 3 wide past the half-mile mark. Amanda's Pet. Rare Penny between horses. KT Playboy 3 wide. Third, at the rail 4th is Tag Shadow. Race Countess 5th, Mary Minuet. Kilo Gray's back with the field going wide 7th, and You'll See trails half-mile in 1:08 going by the 5/8. Amanda's Pet still your leader up front. Rare Penny drives up on the outside, looks for the lead, gets a neck in front. It's Rare Penny moving to the top. Amanda's Pet fights back, looks to regain the lead. On the outside third is a Mary Minuet. Race Canis Tag Shadow up the rail. Kilo Gray looks for racing room 6th. They are midway around the final turn for home. 1:41 and 1 by the 3/4. It's Amanda's Pet taking them on home. Rare Penny, Tag Shadow way up on the outside. Here comes Mary Minuet through the stretch. It's Amanda's Pet on top. Tag Shadow's coming up on the outside. Rare Penny through the stretch, right down to the wire. It's gonna be Amanda's Pet towing it. Tag Shadow second. Kilo Gray back on for 3. To the wire is your unofficial winner of race 4, the Reliable Motors Pace, your number 5 entry, Amanda's Pet. 5-year-old pacing brown mare by Valiant Sampson from the dam Majorette Beauty on Medina's Conway of Bonshaw. Donnie McNeil in the bike for his second driving park win on the season. The mile 2:15 and 1 for 5, Amanda's Pet. Now at trackside, Art Walsh and Blair Cannell of Reliable Motors presenting the cooler to the winning horse Amanda's Pet. The owner Linus Conway and driver Donnie McNeil. Amanda's Pet winning the Reliable Motors Pace 2:15 and 1. Race 5, top of the stretch. It's the Confederation Mercury Trot and Pace has 1. Ermac Jeff, 2 Chip and Dream, 3 Mitchell's Pride, 4 Mystery Moldo, 5 Wigamog, 6 the Trotter Peristar in, 7 outside Standy's Taipan. Your trailers 8 Island Falcon. Here they come. Mystery Moldo following the gate out for the lead into the first turn. Ermac Jeff out the rail second. Peristar trotting up on the outside third. Now second and going for the lead as they get on by the 8th and up the back stretch they go. Peristar full of trot as he takes the lead. Has it by 4, now 5. Make that 6 open lengths. Trotting to the opening quarter up front. It's Peristar 7 lengths back to the leader, pacing second to Mystery Moldo. Round 3 is Ermac Jeff. Looking at it 4th is Standy's Taipan from 5. As they race into the far turn, first time Mitchell's Pride, Island Falcon, Wigamog, and Chip and Dream trails. Quarter mile trot at 32 and 1. It's Peristar on top. Has it by 8 open lengths as they make the turn for the half. Well back second is Mystery Moldo. Ermac Jeff pacing third. Looking at it 4th, Standy's Taipan. Mitchell's Pride moving up on the outside from the back. They're now halfway home. Peristar in on top. The backfield getting closer to the trotter as they move to the 5/8 mark. Peristar in on top. Mystery Moldo now within 3 lengths of the leader second. Mitchell's Pride racing third. Ermac Jeff 4th. Half in 1:06 and 3. And now at the leader, there goes Mystery Moldo up on the outside. Looks for the lead from Peristar and gets it down the backstretch. Going by the 3/4 mile mark. It's Mystery Moldo pacing on top. Has it by 3. Peristar trots second. Mitchell's Pride outside third. Ermac Jeff is moving up on the outside. He's 3 wide 4th. They are midway around the final turn for home. Mystery Moldo clear by 6. Well back, Mitchell's Pride. Ermac Jeff is moving up on the outside third. 1:41 and 3 by the 3/4. It's Mystery Moldo on top. Ermac Jeff with a late rush up on the outside, right down to the wire. It's gonna be Mystery Moldo to win it. Ermac Jeff second. Third is Mitchell's Pride. To the wire is your unofficial winner of race 5, the Confederation Mercury Trot and Pace, your number 4 entry, Mystery Moldo. 6-year-old pacing bay horse by Moldo from the dam, another win on to Keith Ford of Charlottetown. Danny Romo catch driving for his first driving park win on the season. Time for the mile 2:17 and 4 with 4, Mystery Moldo. Now at trackside, Jim Carraher, salesman at Confederation Mercury, presenting the Confederation Mercury cooler to the winning horse Mystery Moldo. Congratulations to the driver Danny Romo and owner Keith Ford. Mystery Moldo winning the Confederation Mercury Pace 2:17 and 4. Race 6, top of the stretch. It's the Bagnall's Building Supplies pace. Has 1, Raffy de Cavalier, 2, Michael's Dandy, 3, Another Norma, 4, Island Alve, 5, Harborview Ann, 6, Scotty's Reward, 7 outside is AC's Connie. Here they come. Pacing Island Alve following the gate out, looks for the lead into the first turn and gets it. Michael's Dandy's up 2 on the outside. At the rail third is Raffy de Cavalier, Harborview Ann driving up on the outside fourth. From 5, Another Norma. Looking at it from 6, AC's Connie. Trailing after a break, Scotty's Reward. They are racing to the opening quarter. Michael's Dandy stepping to the top. Harborview Ann's up 2 on the outside. Island Alve at the rail third. Fourth, Raffy de Cavalier. AC's Connie fifth. Another Norma goes to a break in 6. Scotty's Reward trails. On to the 3/8 they go. 32-3 by the opening quarter. It's Michael's Dandy taking him off the top turn. Second at the rail, Harborview Ann. Island Alve looks at it third. Fourth is Raffy de Cavalier. AC's Connie racing fifth. Well back 6, Scotty's Reward. And Another Norman trails. Here comes Island Alve rushing up on the outside. Looking for the lead past the half-mile mark. It's Island Alve going to the top. Michael's Dandy back on at the rail second. Outside third is Raffy de Cavalier. Harborview Ann racing fourth. Fifth, AC's Connie. Well back, Scotty's Reward. And Another Norma. 106 by the half. They go by the 5/8. Michael's Dandy regains the lead as they move down the backstretch second time. Island Alve coming back on the outside second. They are now neck and neck, stride for stride by the 3/4. Island Alve pulls in front by 3/4 of a length. Michael's Dandy now second. Harborview Ann back on third. Raffy de Cavalier the outside fourth. They are midway around the final turn for home. Michael's Dandy's coming back on. Island Alve's on the outside. 1:39-3 by the 3/4. It's Island Alve. Michael's Dandy coming up on the outside is AC Connie through the stretch for the mile they count. Check that, Harborview Ann and Michael's Dandy right down to the wire. Michael's Dandy to win it. Harborview Ann second. Third is Island Alve. To the wire is your unofficial winner of race 6, the Bagnall's Building Supplies pace. Your number 2 entry, Michael's Dandy. Five-year-old pacing Bay Gelding by AC's Dandy from the dam Susan Harvester. Only Paul Holmes of Cornwall. Albert Bernard picks up his 7th driving park win on the season. 100th dash here at the driving park in 1988. The mile 2:14-2:42. Michael's Dandy. Now trackside, the Bagnall's Building Supplies pace cooler being presented to the winning horse Michael's Dandy, the owner Paul Holmes and driver Albert Bernard. Race 7 up and coming, number 7 Paul's Diamond, the driver John Duffy. Race 7, top of the stretch. It's the Barry's Menswear Pace. Has 1 Stormaway GB, 2 Paso Lungo, 3 JK Success, 4 Little Inspector, 5 Traveling Orphan, 6 Timely Max, 7 outside is Paul's Diamond. Your trailer is 8 Nancy's Phantom. Here they come. And pacing a Little Inspector, Stormaway GB down along the rail, going for the lead. Little Inspector's up 2 on the outside. At the rail third is Pasalungo. Outside driving fourth is Traveling Orphan. Way up on the outside. Fifth is Timely Mac. Past the 8th and up the backstretch they go. Racing to the opening quarter. It's Stormaway GB on top. A Little Inspector gives chase on the outside second. Third up the rail is Passalongo from 4 to Raveling Orphan. Up on the outside, JK Success storms on the outside, fifth, fourth, third, second and going for the leader, Little Inspector, as they move on to the 3/8 mark. JK Success up on the outside and a sweeping to the front. Little Inspector now racing second up on the outside. Moving third, he is Passalongo, 33-1 by the opening quarter. Through the stretch they come, JK Success on top. Racing second, Little Inspector. Traveling Orphan moves outside third. Fourth, Stormaway GB. Timely Mac goes wide in 5. Passalongo from 6, Paul's Diamond, and Nancy's Phantom trails. They race into the paddock turn second time after a half of 107 and 3. JK Success still your leader up front. 3/8 left to go. It's JK Success by a length and a half. Little Inspector second. Outside third, Raveling Orphan. Fourth, Stormaway GB. Timely Mac drives up on the outside fifth. They move by the 3/4 mile mark. JK Success still your leader up front. Still by a length and a half. A Little Inspector racing second. Traveling Orphan outside third. Timely Mac tips 3 wide fourth. They have an 1/8 of a mile left to go. 1:42 by the 3/4. JK Success takes him on home. Little Inspector racing second. Traveling Orphan up on the outside. It's JK Success on top. Starts to draw away now by 3 open lengths. Right down to the wire. This race belongs to JK Success. Little Inspector second. Nancy's Phantom will be 3. To the wire is your unofficial winner of race 7, the Barry's Menswear Pace, your number 3 entry, JK Success. 8-year-old pacing brown mare by Newport Robbie from the dam Waidaha on the Joe Smallwood Charlottetown. Joe in the bike for his 3rd driving park win on the season. The mile 2:17.43, JK Success. Now at trackside, presenting the cooler, Bev Burke and Jean Neal on behalf of Barry's Menswear on Queen Street in Charlottetown. Winning at JK Success, the Barry's Menswear Pace in 2:17. Race 8, top of the stretch. Johnston's Homestyle Products Pace has 1 Mrs. King, 2 Smooth and Silky, 3 Demon Scram, 4 BJ Eldorado, 5 Pineway Bobby Joe, 6 Timely Troopers, 7 the outside is Oscar Cragen, 1 trailer 8, that's Cobequid Chip. Here they come. Pacing Mrs. King quickly away up the rail to take him out of there. Driving up on the extreme outside, Pineway Bobby Joe. Smooth and Silky between horses, BJ Eldorado. They are racing for top spot as they get on by the 8th. Mrs. King, your leader up front. Smooth and Silky up the rail second. BJ Eldorado parked out, driving third now. Second takes aim at the leader as they arrive at the opening quarter. BJ Eldorado pacing up on the outside, looks for the lead, gets a neck in front as they move into the far turn. First time, BJ Eldorado the outside. Mrs. King back on at the rail for the lead. BJ Eldorado settling in second. Third, Smooth and Silky. Fourth is Cobequid Chip. Pineway Bobby Joe racing from 5. In 6 is Demon Scram, 31-2 by the opening quarter. They swing off the top turn through the stretch. First time in front of the stand. It's Mrs. King, your leader, past the half. BJ Eldorado racing second. There goes Cobequid Chip, the outside third. Smooth and Silky out the rail fourth. Pineway Bobby Joe goes wide in 5. Demon Scram from 6. Esker Cragen. Well back is Timely Trooper, 1:04 by the half, moving by the 5/8 mark. Mrs. King still showing the way up front. BJ Eldorado racing a second. There goes Pineway Bobby Joe's up 3 wide on the outside and driving up for the leader the outside. Pineway Bobby Joe second, going for the leader Mrs. King past the 3/4 mile mark. It's Pine Way Bobby Joe getting a neck in front. Missy's King still there at the rail. BJ Eldorado looks out at third. Comic would chip the outside fourth. Esther Craggan's coming with a late rush, 3 wide fifth. 1:38 by the 3/4. Missy's King back on top by half a length. Pine Way Bobby Joe's up on the outside. They swing for home. Pine Way Bobby Joe the outside. Missy's King. BJ Eldorado up on the outside. Smooth and silky. But it's gonna be Pine Way Bobby Joe to win it. Missy's King second. It's awfully tight for 3 between BJ Eldorado and Smooth and Silky. To the wire is your unofficial winner of race 8, Johnston's Homestyle Products Pace, your number 5 entry, Pine Way Bobby Joe. 5-year-old pacing Baymare by Trooper Chip from the Dam Heritage Stream. On with Pat Farrell of Sherwood. Paul McDonald picks up his 13th winning drive of the season, the mile 2:13 with 5, Pine Way Bobby Joe. Now at trackside, Harris Johnson of Johnston's Homestyle Products, presenting the cooler to the winning horse, Pine Way Bobby Joe. Congratulations to the owner, Pat Farrell, and driver Paul McDonald. Pine Way Bobby Joe winning the Johnston's Homestyle Products Pace in 2:13. Race 9, top of the stretch. The Metro Building Supplies Pace has 1 Volvec, 2 Riverly Anita, 3 Cloudy Vision, 4 Miramichi James, 5 Night Machine, 6 Tom's Dandy, 7 outside is Hawk de Riviere. Here they come. Pacing Riverly Anita quickly away to take them out of their. Hawk de Riviere drives up 2 on the outside. Vovek gets away 3rd at the rail. 4th is Cloudy Vision. Miramichi James racing 5th. Night Machine and the Todd's Dandy Trails. They get on by the 8th and up the back stretch they go first time. Moving to the opening quarter, they are led by Riverly Anita up front. Hawk de Riviere sits second. A tie 30 is Volvic. Looking at it 4th and closing the gap is Cloudy Vision. Miramichi James pacing 5th. Night Machine. Your trailer by the opening quarter is Tom's Dandy. Into the far turn. First time they move on to the 3/8. Riverly Anita still showing the way out front. Hawk de Riviere racing second. 3rd is Volvic. Quarter mile paced in 33 and 3. Here comes Miramichi James up on the outside 4th. 5th is Cloudy Vision, Night Machine, and the Tom's Dandy Trails. They swing off the top turn through the stretch, approaching the half-mile mark. Here comes Hawk de Riviere up on the outside, gunning for the lead. He gets it past the half. Hawk de Riviere going to the top. Riverly Anita second. Miramichi James outside 3rd. 4th is Volvic, Night Machine, Cloudy Vision, and the Todd's Dandy Trails. They were by the half in 1:08, going by the 5/8, 3/8 left to go. It's Hawk de Riviere, your leader up front, has it by 2.5. Riverly Anita racing second, and Miramichi James winding up on the outside 3rd. Outside 4th is Night Machine. They go by the 3/4, led by Hawk de Riviere up front. Miramichi James gets close to the outside 2nd. Riverly Anita still there 3rd. Night Machine wide in 4. They have an 1/8 of a mile left to go. 1:40 and 3 by the 3/4. Hawk de Riviere takes them on home. Here comes Miramichi James on the outside. Night Machine tips 3 wide. It's Miramichi James, Hawk de Riviere, Night Machine the outside. Miramichi James is coming to the top, right down to the wire. It's Miramichi James to win it. It's awfully close for 2nd and 3rd. To the wire is your unofficial winner of race 9, the Metro Building Supplies Pace, your number 4 entry, Miramichi James. 6-year-old pacing Big Elding by Eddie Elmer from the Dam Miramichi Stella, owned by Leonard O'Brien of Sherwood. David O'Brien picks up his first driving park win on the season. Time for the mile 2:15 and 2 with 4, Miramichi James. Now at trackside, Frank McDonald on behalf of Metro Building Supplies, presenting the cooler to the winning horse Miramichi James, the owner Leonard O'Brien, and driver David O'Brien. Miramichi James winning the Metro Building Supplies pace in 2:15 and 2. Race number 10, top of the stretch. The Coopers and Lybrand pace has 1, a Dandy Breeze, 2, Hawthorne Mary, 3, Prairie Granite, 4, Rothman Queen, 5, Riverley Dandy, 6, Island Hope, 7 outside. Is Chico's with 1 trailer 8. That's Columbia Chips. Here they come. Dandy Breeze quickly away. Prairie Granite drives up on the outside. Second, Columbia Chips out the rail. Third. Fourth is Hawthorne Mary. The outside. Fifth is Riverley Dandy. Battle on up front. Columbia Chips to a break in the backfield. As they get on by the 8th and up the back stretch they go, racing to the opening quarter. It's Prairie Granite moving to the top. A Dandy Breeze right there second. Well back the outside. Riverley Dandy's up on the outside third. Columbia Chips goes to a break once again fourth. Moving by the opening quarter, racing into the far turn first time. They are led by Prairie Granite up front. Has it by a length. Racing second, a Dandy Breeze. Now we go 6 lengths back to Riverley Dandy pacing third. Fourth is Hawthorne Mary. They swing off the top turn. 31 and 4 by the opening quarter. Swinging for the half. Prairie Granite on top. Here comes the Dandy Breeze up the challenge as they pass the half-mile mark. It's Prairie Granite on top. A Dandy Breeze back up the rail second. 3 lengths back to Riverley Dandy third. Fourth, Hawthorne Mary. From 5 is Rothman Queen. Island Hope goes wide in 6. Then it's Columbia Chips. And the Chico's Wig pulling up at the half. 106 and 3 by the half. Going by the 5/8 mark. It's Prairie Granite on top. Riverley Dandy is full of pace, moving up on the outside. Third now, second and going for the lead. He gets that as they race down the backstretch. Going by the 3/4 mile mark. On top is Riverley Dandy. He has it now by 4. Looks for more and gets it. Has it by 5 open lengths as they move on to the 7/8 mark. Riverley Dandy on top by 7. And it's back to a Dandy Breeze second. Prairie Granite still there third. Hawthorne Mary fourth. 1:41 and 1 by the 3/4. They make the final turn for home. Led by Riverley Dandy. Has it by 6. A Dandy Breeze racing second. Island Hope coming up on the outside third. Right down to the wire. This race belongs to Riverley Dandy. A Dandy Breeze will be second. On for 3 is Hawthorne Mary. To the wire is your unofficial winner of race 10, the Coopers and Lybrand pace, your number 5 entry, Riverley Dandy. 6-year-old pacing brown gelding by AC's Dandy from the dam Carvalho, owned by Alex McPhee of Cornwall. Alex in the bike for his first driving park win of the season, the mile 2:17 and 1 for 5, Riverley Dandy. Now at trackside, Mike O'Brien of Coopers and Lybrand presenting the Coopers and Lybrand pace cooler to the winning horse, Riverley Dandy, and the owner driver, Alex McPhee. Riverley Dandy winning the Coopers and Lybrand pace in 2:17 and 1. Race 11, top of the stretch. It's the Olympia Electric pace from the rail out. BJ Elite, post 2, Island Hero. 3, Spike It Hot. Post 4, Newport's Glory. From 5, Rum Keg. 6, Guaranteed Chance. The outside 7 is FG Charles. 1 trailer, that's Proud Champion. Here they come. together 4 wide up front as they battle for a top spot. They are heads apart, still 4 wide getting into the first turn. Newport's Glory way up on the outside. Island Hero between horses shows on top. Newport's Glory up between horses. Spike It Hot as they move to the opening quarter. Spike It Hot's up on the outside looking for the lead. He gets it as they arrive at the opening quarter. Spike It Hot moving to the top. Island Hero now second, and that's 2 lengths back. Third is Newport's Glory. Fourth, BJ Elite. Driving up on the outside. Fifth is Guaranteed Chance. Rum Keg from 6th, Crown Champion. And FG Charles trails 31 seconds by the opening quarter. They swing off the top turn. They are led up front by Spike It Hot as they swing for the half. Racing from 2 is Island Hero. Newport's Glory looks at it third. Guaranteed Chance parked out driving fourth. At the rail fifth, past the half, is BJ Elite from 6, Rum Keg, FG Charles, and a Proud Champion to a break trails. Moving into the paddock turn second time. Spike It Hot, still your leader up front. The half in 104 and 3. Island Hero racing second. Newport's Glory third. Guaranteed Chance lives on the outside fourth. Fifth is BJ Elite. Down the back stretch they go. They are led by Spike It Hot up front. He has it by a length and a half. Island Hero racing second. Guaranteed Chance still parked down and coming back on now third. Newport's Glory up the rail fourth. BJ Elite racing fifth. Newport's Glory to a break as they race on to the 7/8. Spike It Hot, cheerleader up front, has it by 3. Guaranteed Chance the outside second. Island Hero still there third. 1:38 by the 3/4. They swing for home. It's Spike It Hot on top. Up on the outside is Guaranteed Chance coming on to the stretch right down to the wire. Spike It Hot wins it coast to coast. Guaranteed Chance second. Third is Island Hero. To the wire is your unofficial winner of race 11, the Olympia Electric Pace, your number 4 entries, Spike It Hot. 6-year-old pacing bay horse by Hot Hitter from the Dam Spike Happy, on by Jim Quinn of Belfast and Mike Curry of Cardigan. Paul McDonald picks up his 14th winning drive on the season, second of the afternoon. An excellent trip over the off-track, 2:11 and 3 with 4, Spike It Hot. Now at trackside, Bob McGee, president of the driving park on behalf of Olympia Electric, presenting the cooler to the winning horse Spike It Hot. Congratulations to the owner Jim Quinn and Mike Curry and driver Paul McDonald. Spike It Hot winning the Olympia Electric Pace in 2:11 and 3. Final race of the afternoon, top of the stretch. It's the $4,000 Alpine Invitational Pace. Final leg of the Autumn Winter Carnival Pacing Series from the rail out. Super Rhythm, 2, Heiser Tiny, 3, Worthy Gift, 4, Big D, 5, Second Look, 6 is Ungan Parker, 7 outside is Governor-elect, 1 trailer, 8, that's Heels Lad. Here they come. Quickly away to tag him. Another Big D draws alongside as they race into the first turn. A Worthy Gift going to the top. Big D drives at him on the outside second. Second Look the outside third. Way up on the outside, Lingam Parker driving wide fourth. They're on their way to the opening quarter. Big D is going to the top. Second Look powers up on the outside, looks for the lead as they get on by the opening quarter. It's Second Look marching to the top, has it quickly by 2. Big D racing second, A Worthy Gift third. Lingam Parker looks at it fourth. Super Rhythm racing fifth. Past the opening quarter in 31 seconds. They swing off the top turn. It's Second Look with the lead up front. Big D a tight second, a gap of 4. Back to Worthy Gift third. Driving up on the outside. Now moving for the Lingam Parker. Super Rhythm on the outside fifth. Heels Lad, Governor-elect. And a Heiser Tani trails. They're now halfway home. It's second look on top. Big D right there, second, a Worthy Gift, closing the gap third. Lingan Parker the outside fourth. Heels Lad at the rail fifth. Super Rhythm wide six. Heiser Tani and Governor-elect trails 103 and 3 by the half. They have 3/8 of a mile left to go. It's second look still on top. Big D's on his back second. There goes Heels Lad, full of pace on the outside third. Heiser Tani up on the outside fourth. Down the backstretch, going by the three-quarters. Second look on top. Big D drives out on the outside second. Heels Lad. Heiser Tani's moving up on the outside fourth. They are midway around the final turn for home. 1:36 and 4 by the three-quarters. It's second look. Big D, here comes Heiser Tani up on the outside. Second look takes him on home. Big D's not through yet, is coming back on. Here comes Big D. Second look holding on. Second look and Big D right down to the wire. Second look to win it. Big D second. Heiser Tani will be three. To the wire, he's your unofficial winner of this afternoon's final race, the $4,000 Alpine Pace, and quite a horse race it was. Your winner, Second Look. The 7-year-old pacing bay horse by Striking Image from the Dam Competitive on by Clarence Buster Davis, Mount Uniacke, Nova Scotia. Jimmy Davis in the fight for his third driving park win of the season. That's a heck of a trip and a heavy track here this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. 2:08 and 4 the mile, 4:5, Second Look. Now at trackside, the Alpine Pace Winter Carnival Cooler going to the winning horse Second Look, and making that presentation is Saki McDonald, sales representative for Prince Edward Island for Moosehead Breweries, presenting the beautiful Alpine Cooler to the winning horse Second Look, the owner Clarence Buster Davis and driver Jimmy Davis. And also with this Winter Carnival Pacing Series at trackside, on behalf of the two tracks, Summerside Raceway and Charlottetown Driving Park, President of the SRW Lee Bell and President of the Driving Park Bobby McGee along to present their congratulations. And also with this series there was a $500 driver's bonus on a point system, and Jimmy Davis on behalf of the Charlottetown Driving Park now, General Manager Barry McDonald presenting a $500 check to Jimmy Davis, the top driver in this 3-week series here on Prince Edward Island. And also on behalf of the Charlottetown Winter Carnival, we have Sharon McLean and Joe Murphy presenting a plaque to the winning owner of Second Look, and that is Clarence Davis. They receive the Charlottetown Winter Carnival plaque. Ladies and gentlemen, quite a horse race and a good series it was for the past 3 weeks. Second Look winning 2 legs of it, and then the stretch drive here this afternoon holding off Big D in 2:08 and 4. Here now are the official results of race 12. 1 Super Rhythm 5, 2 Heiser Tani 3, 3 Worthy Gift 7, 4 Big D 2, 5 Second Look, your race winner, 6 Lingan Parker 8, 7 Governor-elect 6, 8 Heels Lad 4, fractions quarter 31, half in 1:03 and 3, 3/4 1:36 and 4, time for the mile a very impressive 2:08 and 4, top down 5:37. 2:18.64. Next card of racing here at the Charlottetown Driving Park next Thursday evening. Post time will be at 7:30. Total wager on this afternoon's program, $49,793. The Driving Park thanks you for your attendance here this afternoon. On your way home, please drive safely. Good night.